what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? First and foremost, before we even get too deep into this video, I gotta shout out a comment that I seen in my video that I posted yesterday. Now, generally, Army, I don't really do this. You know, I appreciate everybody who leave a comment, whether it's a good comment, you know, criticism, whatever the case may be. But Ray205K said, can we take a moment to appreciate the grind this man puts in his consistent content? And I appreciate that, Army, because it's not easy to be able to come up with sneaker content every day without having a shoe in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, without an early review or a first look, like, it's tough. Like, you really have to love what you're doing in order to get in front of the camera every day and find something sneaker related to talk about. So for that, bro, I appreciate it, because like I said, Army, it's not easy to wake up every day and come up with fresh content, which led to a dope idea that my wife pretty much threw a lob on, with an idea that I want to come up. It's a whole nother segment that I'm thinking about adding to the channel, Army. And from, you know, just talking and vibing about it, I feel like this is going to be something major, but I need to spice it up. I need to make sure I have the proper production, the proper filming, the proper editing, all that stuff. I don't want to just come up with this idea and just sit in front of the camera like I normally do. Like, I want this to be something to the point where you got, you know, ESPN or you got MTV or whoever, like, man, like, we need to make this an actual TV show. So, Army, I'm coming up with something, man, and hopefully I can have at least one episode of it done before the end of 2022. Army, y'all know I always appreciate the love. And speaking of appreciating the love, y'all know, man, look, Snkrs app put out a post or something earlier today where they're looking for a new host. I want to say for Snkrs Live. And when I say, I was tagged in that post so many times on Twitter, you know, members of the Army DMing me, members of the Army, you know, adding it to their story. Army, I appreciate that so much. Now, the only thing is, you got to live in New York to be able to do it, because I want to say you got to send in like a videotape of yourself by like September 3rd or September 5th. And again, like, I was hyped about, like, I'm getting ready to, you know, film, see what I can put together. But then they say you must be a New York resident, man, or must live within like the 5 boroughs of New York. So your boy don't fit the criteria. But man, I mean, hey, I still might submit something. You never know. They might be like, hey man, look, we'll relocate you. Granted, I think New York is just too busy for me and busy for my family. But like, if I was able to do it virtually, like, that would be dope as well. Because, Army, y'all always looking out for me, man, I gotta remind y'all again, it's back to school. So make sure that y'all getting all of the cleaning supplies y'all need for y'all shoes. And most importantly, your kids' shoes. Like, even grabbing the Rejuvenator cleaning mat, like, you don't have to use none of the towels in the crib. You can actually throw this in a washing machine once you're done with it, and it soaks up all of that water and that dirt, so that way you're not making a huge mess. So I highly recommend you grabbing this. It's also Rejuvenator wipes on deck, especially for kids, man. Look, you know, you got your high schooler, he walking around the hallway in a fresh pair of mics and somebody scuffing shoes. You need to put spit on your thumb and clean your shoe. Man, grab one of these Rejuvenator wipes, take it out your locker, take it out your wallet, go ahead and rip it open, go ahead and get them joints clean. Now, I wore these last year at Flight's grand opening and I did not clean them, so I should be ashamed of myself for not keeping these Ray Allen 13s clean, Army. But the Rejuvenator wipes always come in handy. And of course, don't forget my favorite, the Rejuvenator water and stain repellent. Make sure y'all spray the shoes 6 to 8 inches away. You at least let the shoes sit for about 15 minutes. I generally will spray it either the day before or maybe a couple hours, just to make sure I get that good soak in. I got the link in the description section below for Rejuvenator. Make sure you click that link and get that 10% off all Rejuvenator product. Now, Army, I knew this was gonna happen. I called this, but unfortunately, it didn't happen over here. Now, if y'all was watching the Sneaker Live now, I feel like most people don't watch it because at one point we had so much anticipation regarding, you know, getting a shock drop or an early release or whatever the case may be. Now, generally when they're revealing like the spring Jordan brand lineup or summer, winter, fall, whatever the case may be, most people are watching it because we just want to see the new shoes that's about to drop. But this time around, I don't feel like anybody knew that we were going to have so many shock drops in one Snkrs Live. So, Army, for like the last couple weeks, I've been saying, man, look, Nike and Snkrs app got a shock drop the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds. They gon' shock drop them. They gon' shock drop them. It's an OG. It's a Master GR. They gon' shock drop them joints. Well, today was the day that they did shock drop them, and they shock dropped them on the Snkrs Live, but it was only for EU members. EU members were the only ones to get access to the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds early via the Shockdrop. Now, I got a couple members of the Army who ain't too happy about that, man. One member of the Army was like, Sneakers Live is bogus. How we get, I'm going to tell y'all the shoes. I don't want to ruin it just yet. But overseas get Fire Red 3s. Most people would have taken Fire Red 3s over all the shoes that they offered us. But just my opinion. You know what, bro? I honestly agree. Because today, as far as the shock drops or the Sneaker Live releases that we got for the United States, we got a whole bunch of retro ones. Most of these Air Jordan 1s are currently still sitting on this Sneaker Live. A couple of them sold out. But one thing that I find very strange with this Sneakers Live, and I was in there once they first started dropping. Like, I want to say the first couple that they dropped was the Jordan 1 Heritage, and then they dropped the Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s. Now, I was already in there, but I never seen the Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0 pop up. Those didn't pop up to maybe like 5 minutes later, and by the time they popped up, they were already sold out. They also had the Air Jordan 1 Marinas, they had the Air Jordan 1 Handcraft, they had the Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux, and they had the Air Jordan 1 Pollins, and they had the Air Jordan 1 women's exclusive, the Silver Toes. Now, the Silver Toes didn't pop up, the Jordan 1 Pollins didn't pop up, or the Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0. Like the joints that I would have gone for, none of them popped up on my end. Now, even, while the live was going on, Sneaker Twitter was, tweeting out saying certain shoes not popping up on certain people's account. Like, I'm not sure if it's random, but when I had my wife open up her Sneakers Live, the only thing she had access was just the Air Maxes. And I'm just like, she purchases Air Jordans on the account, so I'm not sure why none of the Air Jordans popped up. Heck, she even hit on the sneakers draw earlier with the dunks that had dropped earlier today. Like, wifey account is golden, man. Like, forget my account. Like, granted, she ain't hit nothing big like a Travis Scott and nothing like that, Granted, my account didn't either. That was my sister's account. Either way it go, Arby. My wife's account is goated, but I don't know why she didn't get access. Like, the Sneaker Live joints are weird. Like, I like how they do it because of the element of surprise, but even when they dropped the patent breads a couple months back, like, I was on a live and I didn't even get access to the patent bread. So I don't know how that actually works. I feel like some people get the access before other people get access. So it's all just a weird thing. And speaking of access, I know that Sneakers App gave exclusive access to the Air Jordan 1 Stealths earlier today. And I think I've seen a couple people get dubs, but seeing how the shoe is still going for retail right now, I don't feel like a lot of people is that excited. But them Air Jordan 1 Stealths, I think that them joints is pretty decent. And I seen an image on Twitter today. It had the Air Jordan 1 Bread with the Heritage, and then they had the Air Jordan 1 Shadows with the Air Jordan 1 Stealths. Now, I'm not sure if they are calling the Air Jordan 1 Stealth Heritage now. It's basically a white pair of the Air Jordan 1 Shadows. And just how a lot of people figured out that the Air Jordan 1 Heritage was basically a white version of the Air Jordan 1 Bread. So, and I guess Travis Scott already took the Air Jordan 1 Royal part from it. So maybe this is a whole little you dig that Nike is actually trying to do with the Air Jordan 1s. It is what it is. I do think that the Air Jordan 1 Stealths will probably move just a tad bit more than the Heritage because of the neutral color blocking. But just in general, I feel like it's going to have the same results in the end. I figured that it was going to be a shock drop on the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds. I honestly thought that we were going to get it, or if it was going to be like a worldwide shock drop. But again, the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds only shock drop in Europe today for their Sneakers Live. The same thing that we had for all of the Air Jordan 1s and a couple of those Air Maxes. We got those. And I want to say they got the Air Jordan 3s over there. So, it is what it is, Army. The Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds dropped September 10th. So that's about, 2.5 weeks. I highly doubt we get a shock drop now because they already did it, for Sneakers EU. Even though they've been showing a lot of love to Sneakers EU. Just hear me out. Sneakers EU done already had like 2 shock drops for the taxi ones. They already had the regular release. They done got the Fire Reds. They got the Air Jordan 4 King and Purples about 3-4 times. So y'all been getting a lot of love over there. Abraham, y'all been getting a lot of love over there, bro. For real, for real. So, Army, let me know if you were able to successfully cop anything from today's shock drops. EU brothers, let me know if y'all did catch the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds, and also let us know if they dropped anything else special over there as well. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones, and of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laps. 2 less, cause your ass taking nail.